We're here today at a Winning Mine Water Treatment Scheme. This scheme is typical of the mine water treatment schemes that we have across the country. Water is pumped up from a mine shaft at about 120 metres behind us and pumped over to the mine water treatment scheme. So the water reaches the top of the scheme here. The water in this state is quite high levels of unoxidised iron. If we release this water directly into the environment, it could potentially acidify the watercourses and cause a lot of iron to coat the base of the river. This would make it hard for invertebrates and fish to survive in the river, which is why we treat it. These are the aeration cascades. This is where we add oxygen in the water to oxidise the iron and encourage it to become a solid. The amount of water we can treat here is around 150 litres a second. To put that into some context, that means we could treat over 5 Olympic swimming pools worth of water every day. The water then flows into the treatment lagoons where the iron finishes oxidising and the solids can settle out. The majority of the iron removal happens here. The water then flows into our reed beds. The reed beds act as a final filter for the removal of the remaining iron solids. They also act as a great habitat for a range of creatures. The treated water then leaves the reed beds in a nice clear state and is ready for discharge. The treated mine water is then discharged into the brook here. The treatment ensures that we've protected this watercourse and the drinking water supplies in the region.
In Great Britain, a quarter of all homes and businesses sit on the coalfield, and the impact of centuries of mining can cause hazards that we should all be aware of. Sudden cracks in buildings, holes and fissures in the ground, and rising water levels and floods can all happen when old mine workings crumble and fail or fall foul of our changing environment. Work people may also come across these hazards during their daily work, revealing potential risks that will need an expert to fix. In all of these events, the Coal Authority are the organisation that should be contacted. Old mines are dangerous places. On the surface, because historical mine shafts can be vulnerable to collapsing, holes in the ground can appear without warning. And unusual dips, slumps and depressions in the ground can be caused by old mine workings. Inside an old mine, oxygen levels can change dramatically, posing a real risk to the lives of would-be explorers and of the emergency services personnel who may need to come and rescue you if you get in trouble. Dangerous gases can also build up in old mines. This gas can leak out of the ground into houses and buildings that sit on the coalfield, or put urban explorers and the emergency services at serious risk. Old mines contain billions of gallons of water, the levels of which can change rapidly and create hazards, especially during and after bad weather. These are not places to be explored for a few likes on social media. The Coal Authority manages the effects that centuries of mining can have on the people, places, and environments of the United Kingdom. Over 170,000 former mine entries are known to us, many dating back as far as the 1700s. But there could be many more. Each year, our teams carry out over 10,000 mine entry inspections and attend hundreds of hazards to help keep you safe. You can also help us. We operate a 24/7 emergency hazard line where mining hazards can be reported, so stay mine safe. And report unusual sightings to the Coal Authority by calling 0800 288 4242.